Okay, everybody, tell me something good. It's time for Amy Paffrath. I love to do her theme music for her,
I
right?
know.
Okay, everybody. Well, summer is in full swing, and many people have used their spare time during the pandemic, sprucing up their homes and tending to their gardens. Our Amy Paffrath joins us this morning to tell us about one South LA resident. Hey there, Amy. Good morning.
Hi, guys. Looking
Burst of
good,
sunshine.
Yeah, you too.
Music to my ears, Alvin. I love hearing you sing that.
Tell me something good.
So, you know the parkway. It's a little strip of land between the sidewalk and the curb. And this is owned by the city, but it's up to the homeowner to maintain. Now, Ron Finley decided to plant some fruit trees along his and offer up the bounty to anyone who wanted a nice, juicy, healthy snack. He has edible plants all over his property. He thinks compost is sexy, and he wants to teach people that there is freedom in growing your own food.
Growing food is like printing money. That's what Ron Finley preaches. The self-proclaimed gangsta gardener has grown his own food in the middle of South Central Los Angeles since 2010. When COVID-19 threw many for a loop, it didn't faze Ron.
I was prepared. I hadn't left this place for 2 months, literally, and I ate. I lost probably 12 pounds. I was eating from the garden every day, but I'm stronger, healthier.
He grows fresh food for the community on his parkway and has been teaching people the value of gardening long before grocery store shelves were empty and people were fighting for resources.
Do you hear what I'm saying now? Do you understand? We have to be self-sustaining, and I think this so-called pandemic has shown that.
It's more than sustenance. He says gardening is an artistic expression that he loves sharing.
And I'm not here trying to be some Bengali savior or something. No, I'm not doing it for you. Do it yourself. You know, I'll show you, I'll help you, but I ain't the help.
There are countless ways to learn from Ron. He's got a master class and a popular TED Talk, but even so, he brushes off the label of expert.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, you know, but I mean, how simple could it be? I mean, what you do, there's no mistakes. There's only lessons being learned. You know, it's like, okay, that didn't work. Or that did work. Let me duplicate that.
His ongoing gardening experiment has taught him many lessons, including how to eliminate the food deserts the Black Lives Matter movement has shined a light on in recent weeks. He says it's pretty simple.
They talk about underserved communities oh yeah, how do we fix the underserved community? You serve them.
And the biggest way people can create change is to be the change.
This is my protest right here against the system. Growing food, growing life, growing oxygen, that's my protest. I hope people are taking the lesson and educating their kids now on what's important. It has nothing to do with hate, racism, or anything. It has to do with humanity. That's what you should be teaching your kids, is humanity.
Ron has faith in humanity, and he sees all that's happening in the world as an opportunity for growth.
I hope people stick to it, the lessons that they learned in this pandemic, and not go back to the way they were living, that realizing that this planet here, we're a part of it. You know, if you heal your mother, you heal yourself. I want people to look at, I'm one person, and look at what I've done.
Planting and growing life, there's no simpler way to give power to the people.
Ron is just so full of wisdom. And if you want to learn more, I encourage you to check out ronfinley.com, or you can follow him on Instagram at ronfinleyhq.
He totally
Oh my
rocks.
God. I mean, he just was dropping knowledge, pieces of, look, and I love what he said, Amy. Look, let me tell you something. You all know, look, this is like spoke to me. I love what he said. He said, people talk about how do you serve the underserved? You serve them. Come on. So where did this come from? Where did Ron get this from? And where did he learn to garden?
He grew up gardening with his mother, and he said they would plant flowers together. Snapdragons were his favorite. And he said mowing the lawns of his neighbors was his first hustle. He used to go and mow their lawns and sweep up the leaves and make a little money that way.
It's fantastic to
His
be
passion
able to
is infectious.
Yes, and we were just talking about it, to grow your own fruit and vegetables. It's so empowering.
It sure is. I mean, it's like printing money, like Ron says.
Yeah. Amy, we thank you so much, as always, for bringing this to us.
Great to see you.
Making us feel
Good to see you
good
guys.
on this Tuesday morning. We'll see you next time.
She always makes us feel good. Yeah, all right. Okay, neighbors have been a lifeline for some of us during this COVID-19 pandemic.
Coming up, we'll show you how 2 Long Beach businesses are coming together to keep their doors open.
Stay with us, everyone. We're just getting started.